Tippy time, my damies, Topcat here and welcome back to the channel. Today's build is based around burst DPS. It delivers some of the easiest and enjoyable pump and dumps in the game, from your little old red bars to your fat dungeon bosses. None shall be safe. The Radiant dance machines haven't ever really shone inside Destiny 2. That is outside of a couple of mod exploits that Bungie put a quick halt to. The issue was that it was only great in a few select scenarios. But in Season 21 this changed, and now it feels versatile enough for both your pump and dumps and your running guns. I hope you enjoy the vid. If you do, thumb it. I really enjoyed filming this one. I'll leave it in the description if you care to try it out for yourself. With that said, we begin with our exotic, the Radiant dance machines. Its perk is called the Dance. It really does feel like a bit of a dance the way you use it. This one just starts with bullets and ends in death. Whilst activating your dodge ability near targets, it allows you to dodge additional times for a short period. This period is 10 seconds, and during this window we utilize our reload dodge to throw out as many bullets, projectiles and rockets as we can in that window. Season of the Deep's update, however, now allows us to extend this timer. We get a kill, that timer goes back up. I've been using my NOD, as this works marvelously with our weapon perks like kill clip or multi-kill clip. I always used to use kill clip over multi-kill clip because it just felt a little bit more reliable, but with easy reloads, multi-kill clip just gets you that higher damage modifier. And it's so much easier now with infinite dodges at our disposal. But the dance machine's best friend is the fourth horseman. It's got a fire rate of 360 rounds per minute. That's nuts for a shotgun. It increases in strength with each successive shot, and the catalyst gives the fourth horseman an extra horse. We then run 2 reserve mods so we can run 20 rounds, and just 9 seconds later we've spent it already and done a smidge over 1 million in damage. Now some rocket strats can still out DPS this, but when you're face to face with your opponent, there ain't another special weapon in the game that will out DPS it. But because we do dump our loads so quickly, we're going to need a heavy that you can rely on. The Wendigo is available from our Nightfalls and Grandmasters in the Season of the Deep. Being an arc weapon like the fourth horseman, we can make the most of our double stack preserve mods and our triple stack surge mods for a bonus 21% damage buff. GLs might not rival rockets in their total damage output, but they still can at DPS. A lot of us have an autoloading explosive light role. I found it to be the perfect companion for the fourth horseman, as we can play this weapon both near and far. If you want to use a build with a bit more range, maybe try the Merciless. Its impetus perk got a buff inside Season 19 to give it a form of kill clip. The fourth horseman has a steady fire rate but increases its damage over time. The Merciless has a stable damage but increases its fire rate over time. But with the pair of them I can empty our reserves in our dodge DPS window. I've been using it together with our Hizen's Vengeance so we can maximize both our reserves and our surges. I can't wait to get the G-Roll rocket launcher from the Last Wish raid and see what we can do with these crazy dance machines. These RDM'S just love getting in close, but I'm sure there's plenty of untold combos out there, and I'd love to hear some of these ideas from you guys if you got any. I'm using the knock and down aspect. It's pretty standard these days, but it will maximize our super damage when using the barrage. This build plays nice and close, and we can use this as a movement tool to either close the gap or extend it. Ember Torches, our powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. Ember Solace, our radiant and restoration effects applied to you have increased duration. This gives us a 13-second window. This is the perfect amount of time to dump out all of our shotgun reserves. The On Your Mark aspect, this is mainly here so we can utilize its 3 fragment slots, but it does offer us better reload and handling after dodges. Of course, being that we are looping our dodge reloads, this will only really utilize the handling bonus, but when our build centers around quick gunplay, a handling bonus is most welcome. Ember Searing Defeating scorched targets grants us melee energy and creates fire sprites. Ember of Ashes, we apply more scorch stacks to our targets. This will buff our Ember of Singeing. This charges our class ability faster when we scorch targets. This combined with our focusing strike mod on our gauntlets will give us our dodge back in just under 2 seconds. For our abilities, of course we're using the Gambler's Dodge. Knife Trick is the best scorcher of a melee. I'd recommend the Healing Grenade. I tried using the Trip Mine initially to boost our Scorch levels to in turn boost our dodge recharge, but due to this build's in-your-face nature, I found the Healing Grenade was necessary. If you wanted to lose a Surge mod, however, you could put on Recuperation. On our helmet, we are using the Kinetic Siphon mod. I'm using a Special Ammo Finder and Scout for our team. Heavy Handed will give us orbs on knife kills, which we use to charge our Surge before damage phases. Ignore that Kickstarter, I'm double stacking Focusing Strike to give us that dodge ability on melee damage. Charged up increases our stacks of armor charge by 1. I'm double stacking reserves for whatever surge your weapon combo is. Same goes for our surge mods, just triple stacked. Bomber reduces our grenade cooldown when we're using our class ability. Time dilation will make our charge 15 seconds to allow us a full minute uptime with our surge. And Reaper. Reaper is so damn good. This is a dodge build after all. After using our class ability, your next weapon final blow will spawn an orb of power. This way with 20 intellect we can dodge quick supers all night long. This build has been in the background for some time, but it's only due to the changes inside Season 21 that gave us the versatility between Boss Melter and Ad Slayer. And with several bosses now in the game that we gotta deal with face to face, having a build like this has never been better. I look forward to hearing some of your suggestions on weapon combos. Make sure to thumb it if you liked it. There's a dim description below if you did. And until next time, tippy tie my damies, what a tie.
Bottom of everything, he's the most tip-top